I just realized it's been like a month since I've played this game. And I didn't mean for it to be that long. What additional content do they have? Oh, that stuff. But yeah, I have been meaning to play more of this game, and it just... This is one of those games I want to play on stream. So, I haven't played any more of it. And I've been meaning to, because I've been meaning to stream. But I haven't been streaming. Hey, Cree. Hello. Hope you're doing well.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Who the fuck are you talking to, girl? I've now run into the problem immediately that I forgot all the controls from before. Alright, what quests do I have? I think the gold ones are like the, main quest ones, and this is all the side stuff. Yeah. Avoid attacks by dodge rolling, cast Incendio on enemies. Okay, I could do that. Still planning on covering Atomic Heart video one of these days. At some point, I still need to play and stream it.
Mummy, Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home, especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them, Mummy. They're beautiful.
What's weird about Atomic Heart is it has some fantastic music, but then it almost never plays it, and then I heard it one time, and I was like, oh, that's the banger of a song, holy shit.
What song?
There's a song in Atomic Heart, it's a remix of, like, a Russian folklore song.
Oh.
And it's a really good one, and it's like, holy shit, that is a banger, but you only heard it, I think, twice in the entire game.
I do know that there is a, that they reuse, like they just straight up take the theme from Annihilation and put it in the game. I mentioned it on your stream, but I don't know if you noticed where I was like, I know that theme.
I keep forgetting, too, just how insanely big this world is. I know there's spiders in this forest because I've already fought a couple. Need to fight more. Oh, it's these things. Do you think Atomic Heart would have been better if it had a better localization?
Well, that would have certainly helped it, for sure, because Crispy Critters is stupid.
Yeah, but like,
yeah.
Do you think, based on what you did get from the localization we do have, do you think any issues with the story could be fixed by better localization alone?
I would have explained a few things better.
Alright.
Like, there was some stuff that gets pretty fucking weird. So the localization would have helped it a lot. However, I think just being an MMO would have helped it a lot, because that's originally what it was supposed to be.
Wow.
I think that genuinely would have helped it, because it feels like it should have MMO combat and everything. It doesn't. Or, you know what I mean? It feels like it should be an MMO. And you can tell the bits and pieces that were supposed to be it, and part of it's the looting system and the enemies respawning constantly and stuff like that. Now, they don't do that indoors, But when you're outside, enemies will just keep coming back over and over and over again because they'll just send an infinite supply of repair drones that'll just fix up anything you destroy. Which would make sense for an MMO. You know, we want players to have to fight everything, and then when you're in your instance dungeons, aka when you go inside,
Incendio.
then, you know, you don't have to worry about that. You're going to get the challenge because it's all be instanced. But when you're out in the overworld, you need to explain how enemies come back, and they had a clever way to do it, which is the repaired bots will come and keep fixing them up.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Damn, that's pretty brutal. Well, at least I got, the fire part done. Now I just need to dodge attacks from the enemies I don't have around me. Creetosis advocating for transgenocide. I see how it is. Yes, by playing this game, I wish everyone to die. Not just the trans people, everyone. Ever. $3 from Get Out There Yo. Thank you. Got OG PAL Xbox, only Halo 1 at cursed 25 frames per second. Sad face, Lumos. Oh. PAL. Isn't that the European version? No?
What?
PAL or PAL. Isn't that like the European version of games?
Yeah.
Why does my character swim like a weirdo?
Because they are one.
Fair.
Levioso. Incendio.
I can dodge attacks from you. Hey, they counted. Ah. That one was actually pretty close.
Yes.
Alright,
Accio.
enough of this frogman. Oh shit, I can't pick him up. See you later, frog.
Lumos.
Even yourself, Kree, for the whole everything yes, everyone. Because that's what you feel when you play this game. It's that evil. And fun. But mostly evil. Soundtrack in this game sounds kind of bland. At times it does. That combat theme there was pretty eh. Why am I running when I could just teleport there? Okay, apparently I need to help someone here. Oh!
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student! You can't be serious!
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Time for murder!
This has become personal.
Incendio.
Yeah, get fucked.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. I see you! Potato! Hold them off! Reducto!
I'm not going
I
anywhere.
forgot how to protect. Ah!
You'll take this student over my dead body!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Oh god. Oh god. I forget how to protect. Settings. Where's controls? That's not the controls I need! Lumos taunts. Yes, I'll do that later. $3 for get out there, yo. Thank you. Planned stag going more non-Fallout to the Elder Scrolls? Yeah, we definitely need to cover other topics more. Q. Q is protect.
Potato!
That the best you can do? Knew you were still hanging about.
Is that the best?
Ha! You're easier to spot than in a rock.
Learn that in first, Reducto! Not that. Better luck next time.
Oh my god.
Finally put an end to that little...
Release me!
I fucked that one up. Hold Protego to counter Stupefy. Okay. I thought I had to press it again. Oh cool, they checkpointed it.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
I'll be saying the same to you, bitch, when I set you on fire.
Incendio.
Go there! Stop! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with
I
you.
didn't mean to Lumos taunt.
Take this, Reducto! Over my dead
Coward!
Going up! Child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Reducto! I bet that one hurt.
How? I protected that one.
You little brat!
Incendio.
Not that! Expulso!
I hate heights!
Incendio.
You will pay for your deed!
Yeah, get fucked.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Merlin was a good Slytherin, unlike me, an evil Slytherin. Ah! What did I miss? Not a whole lot. There's a theory Avada Kedavra tears your soul, while setting someone on fire doesn't.
Yeah, it's just so weird. They wanted to have their special...
Yes,
J.K. Rowling wanted to have a special spell that was super evil and dark and stuff, but then they made it, like, way more, like, humane than any of the actual other spells that you kill people with.
A stone swell on the ground.
It's just so
Each
baffling.
trial
It's so
has
weird.
these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. Merlin himself would be proud.
We don't know that. Maybe he wouldn't.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
Oh.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Like, legit question. Is there a Satan/devil in the Hogwarts universe? Is death Satan? Because as far as I'm concerned, the dark arts are just dark arts, not satanic. Well, from what I understand, there's an afterlife, which I assume might imply, like, gods and devils existing?
Maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know how far it goes.
Neither do I. Jimmy Three Balls. This is the first actual look I've taken at this game. Fantastic name, by the way.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can.
Yeah, it's
indeed.
just...
However,
Again,
I now
you have
even
Avada
more
Kedavra,
questions.
which just kills
How
somebody
does it
painlessly and
work?
instantly.
I must review my
It's
notes.
really
I
weird.
may have missed something.
And that's one of
Are
the
all of the trials like this one?
unspeakables. It's one of the,
Not precisely.
forbidden
Well, I
curses.
think each has those
You're never
telltale
supposed to do it.
vines and the swirl on the
But then you have all these other
ground. You
ones
should feel
that
free
do
to
way
solve
worse
them as you
shit.
come across them.
Like, how about I just send you
have what
flying
I
up
need
into
to
space?
continue my research.
How about that? And you can't
My
ever
guess
come back
is that
down.
each will also
How about I,
return malleus.
touch you
But you can
with
find in
thousands of
Hogsmeade,
invisible
should you
knives
need
and
more.
blades? How about that?
I really must
just,
be
it's so fucking stupid.
Such a pleasure to meet you.
Well, you could
And
levitate
do be
someone
careful
like
out here. Now,
200
I've got
feet
what I
into the
needed,
air,
and
then
I shall
take the
return to
levitation
the
off.
Safety of my notes
Yeah.
and books.
Yeah, it's just dumb. It really is.
I don't know what this currency is. EGP. But 50 EGP from. What just happened? Oh, she packed up her tent and took off.
Yep.
50 EGP from Mihawk. Thank you. Hey, Cree, plan on supporting afterbirth ejections, I assume YouTube censorship, of Bethesda fans. Take 50 of my country's worthless money. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't have to send in a super chat for that, because I saw the message earlier. I just, playing the game, it's hard to get every comment, like read out every comment to respond and play the game. No, I don't plan on like doing anything to people who like bad games, aside from making videos talking about how bad those games are. Death Curse removes the target's soul from the cycle of life and death. That sounds pretty fucked.
Wait, what cycle of life and death?
I don't know.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
Oh.
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Alright, since the quest dialogue is over, Death Curse removes the target's soul from the cycle of life and death. I read that one already. Where was the one that explained it more? Oh, when people in that world die, they may go around as a ghost or possibly be reincarnated. Death Curse removes the option. But they still go to an afterlife, right? Like, I assume they would. Factory reset? Oh no. I don't know how to dive.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Oh, good thing there's a quest thing right there for me to do it. Oh. I thought I'd actually be diving underwater and, like, looking around to find stuff. Oh. This game is so good. I've been enjoying it so far. I hope this girl doesn't mind that I'm fucking stealing the clothes of her dead grandparents to use because they're upgrades. Or some of them are upgrades, the others I'm gonna sell. Oh.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
From what I've seen in the movies, diving in this lake is a pretty bad idea. It definitely can be. I was talking to Pagan and such about this before the stag, but I finished listening to the audiobook for Order of the Phoenix, and I've rewatched the first 3 movies, which were the ones I saw as a kid, and I stopped watching after the 3rd one. The movies very much come across as Cliff Notes versions of the books. At least the first 3. I can't speak to the rest of them because I can't remember much about the rest of them. I guess I'll see what they're like when I get around to watching them. Wait, isn't there a spell to talk to the dead? Can't you just use it and ask them what happened? I suppose you could. If that exists.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me. And for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Hurry. Yeah, the black flags were the ones with quests in them, I believe. Yeah. The game told me to update my driver before I started playing it too. But I didn't want to do that because I wanted to play the game. Oh! I didn't see that chest there before. I am seeing some areas in the movie that are similar to the game, like this giant pendulum. And this courtyard. Does the layout from the first movie or two change between the rest of them? Or do they keep it consistent the entire time? I guess you don't remember?
Do what?
I guess you don't remember?
Remember what?
The thing I just said?
No, I didn't hear you at all. That's why I asked you, remember what?
Well, okay. The layout of the castle in the movies, do they change between the first two and the rest of them, or is it consistent all the way through?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Because we're supposed to see different parts of the castle as we go,
yeah,
right?
And there's some different ones I've seen in the first three movies now that I've rewatched them. I'm still just trying to figure out like a lot of the locations based on what I saw in the books. Because this area here, yeah, I recognize this from the third movie. This is where Hermione punches Draco, which means that would be Hagrid's shack. But from the description, the books never mention his shack being next to water, and I don't remember there being water there in the movie. Because it seemed closer to, like, the Forbidden Forest. Because the idea was that his cabin was right on the edge of the Forbidden Forest, which is all the way over here. You know?
Yeah, it's on the opposite side of where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember where the, or how the layout of the castle was.
Alright. I think it changed at the third movie and been the same since. Alright. Yeah, because I'm seeing stuff in the game here that seems more consistent with the third movie.
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Did you find the transphobia yet, Kree? The transphobia was the friends we made along the way.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
It was within us the entire time.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Excellent form!
Accio! Incendio!
Nicely done!
Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Good one! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Can you get an assault rifle and use that instead? Should be a mod. I'm pretty sure there is a mod.
Lumos.
There's a mod for pistols, at least.
Yeah, that I have seen.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Oh god, I'm going up against 4 of them? Jesus. I'm not gonna do well with this. I think I'm supposed to do this without using the mouse. That's gonna be difficult.
What shall I do now?
There goes my wager.
Incendio. Leviosa.
Act like a winner.
You're better than that.
Leviosa.
Give him what for.
That's all you've got.
Come on.
Leviosa. Stupefy. Incendio.
Find the wand.
Defeated?
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
I remain terrible at video games.
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
No, I'm not. Actually, that's fine.
Incendio. Stupefy.
Ringo.
Protego. Incendio. Stupefy. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy. Incendio. Accio. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Leviosa.
Well, I did better that time.
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well. Good luck out there.
I'm getting the protect down a lot better. There's just a lot of times where I derp out, unfortunately.
Ringo.
Don't try away now.
That's all I meant to do.
Is that all you've got?
Ringo.
Ringo.
Act like a winner. Find the wand.
There goes my wager.
Confringo.
You're better than that.
3.
Leviosa. Potato.
Leviosa.
Stupefy.
Ringo. Come on.
Potato! Leviosa!
Stupefy!
Leviosa!
Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Fringo!
Accio! Incendio!
Third time's a
One
charm.
day I'll sign up for a round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Hey Creetosis, first time being on one of your streams. Hope I'm not late. Oh, well, thank you. Can't really be late to a stream, but thank you for showing up.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Killed anyone yet? Not yet. Well, I killed a bunch of goblins. Whoops. Give him the cigarette burn. Oh.
Lumos.
He's ignoring me.
Lumos.
Yeah, they're mad. Look at them. They don't like being Lumos.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Lumos.
Right, I did that frog thing already.
That poor first.
So where's that whistle sound comes from when you Lumos? That's the magic itself. So here's one thing I noticed that's definitely different from the movie. The movie has a square staircase room where the stairs like change from side to side. It's not round like this in the first 3 movies.
Yeah.
Shad is doing a stream right now about medieval food responding to Matt Pat. Oh fuck, that sounds like it would be good.
That does sound like it'd be good.
I mean, anyone shitting on Matt Pat is a good time.
Yeah. Like, did Matt Pat claim that it was all like nothing, like no flavors, no nothing? It was all like slop and just roasted. I can't even imagine what that dumbass would have fucking said.
One thing I did notice is between the first 2 movies and the third one, the location of the fat lady changes. That's part of why I'm so curious about like where everything is, because it's impossible to tell where everything is in the books. And in the movies, everything changes, so it's like, well, what the fuck? What do you do?
Yeah.
What's the point of coming up here?
Incendio.
Can't light that on fire.
Accio. Incendio.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that thing. It's clearly uninteractable. Matthew Patthew is truly bland and horrible. Yeah, definitely horrible. Bland in some ways. He tries to be like energetic and weird, and it just makes him more obnoxious.
I'm not entirely in agreement with what you're saying, but
Alright, I was supposed to do a quest, wasn't I? Oh no, the flag that was supposed to be there is gone. Or sorry, the quest that flag had. I guess I'll go do this then. That's probably the closest one. His IQ and research quality is definitely bland. Yeah. Does Hogwarts Legacy have skills and perk options and character creation? No. See Creed kicking the quest can down the castle path. Sure. Did I track that quest? There we go. Oh my god. The students just appeared out of nowhere. Bruh. You okay?
Professor Sharp terrifies me.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Good morning, Professor Garlick.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears.
It doesn't seem like it'd be
Now,
protective
everyone,
enough.
Grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Quickly! Place your mandrakes in the new pot and pat down the soil!
should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Do not underestimate the plant
Now,
usables.
our
They are
next
OP for
task
tough
will be
fights.
planting Dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started.
Also,
I need to have
hold
a
on,
brief
there's
word.
another thing. If uprooting a mandrake, like they said in the books and the movie, that the cry of the mandrake, when they're younger, will, like, fuck with you, but when they're older, they'll just, like, outright kill you. So why can't you just, like, walk into a room where you want to kill everyone and just rip one out of the soil? You know? I like how...
Yeah, it's...
Go ahead.
It's just weird that, like, you have this thing. It's like, how are these not considered dangerous weapons in the wizarding world?
Yeah, exactly.
All you need is to have somebody that doesn't have your... Like, imagine if the Death Eaters just walked into the middle of Hogsmeade and whipped one out.
Yeah. Or the Ministry of Magic.
Congratulations, everybody in Hogsmeade is either, like, permanently deaf because they were far enough away, or they're dead.
Yeah. If they could shatter glass with their screams, then it's probably not a good idea to do that in an enclosed space. Yeah? Alright, I got some gear, didn't I? Hold on. I got some upgrades. Oh. Yeah. Oh wow, both scars I've got are way better. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Pitch meeting has it figured out. The wizards in Hogwarts do not care about the safety of the students. They just need a quota filled up each year? I assume that's meant to be year. I mean, sometimes it does kind of seem like they don't care. Like, they clearly do. But then there's times where it's like, hey, let's do this extremely dangerous thing where, like, you're dealing with horrible things that can kill you. They just deal with so many things where it's like, such an easy way for people to die.
Yeah.
Throw a pot into a room, shattering it, and offing everyone nearby, like a living magical lethal flashbang minus the flash. Assuming its scream doesn't cause your eyes to burst from the pressure wave. You two are cool, don't come to herbology tomorrow. Oh no. But yeah, it would essentially be a fucking grenade that kills everyone in the room.
Student.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting Dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Just $10 from just a guy from Alabama. Thank you. Roman bodyguards, Praetorian guards. If you don't 10 times my pay, I'll kill you. Varangian guard. The Emperor pays me in pocket change and table scraps, so if you look at him wrong, I'll rearrange your spine. Oh. Oh no. I just read the first line of this. Now I'm just imagining a suicidal student in Hogwarts who specifically decided to just sneak a mandrake to Quidditch tournament or something to get a kill streak.
Yeah, holy...
Gasp, the forbidden game. Don't you know every minute in Hogwarts sends a trans critter to the gas chambers? This is genocide. I'm glad to be doing my part.
Yep.
I mean, for real though, it really is a fun game, and all the people that are making an issue of it are fucking idiots.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
Oh. Well, I'll be ready in 10 minutes.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately,
yes. I don't know if there's any future plans or if there's any DLC or anything planned for this, but
yes,
yeah,
Professor,
right now
in the
it's
other
only
greenhouse.
you're only
It's
set
just at the
in
end of the
fifth
footbridge
year.
leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you.
Well, from what I've
Come
heard,
back and
they
see
do
me
want to
when
make
you're
a
finished.
sequel
and
game or
mind your
another game in
fingers.
this universe.
Bite.
Also, I'm gonna Lumos her just for fucking making that pun. Come on, get over here. Get over here, bitch.
Lumos.
Yeah, take that. Weren't expecting that, were you? You know, looking down in shame. Fuck you. I'm supposed to be meeting someone I forgot. Oh, this person.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. At least you did.
Lumos.
He did it too. I'll be honest, I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. I know it's... Oh, maybe look at the mini-map. Wait, what?
Here we
Hold
are.
on.
home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
No, stop talking. Why do we have to go up and around and all the way when you could just put a fucking door right here?
Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once.
I do not
Don't
question
worry. Nurse Blaney put it back on.
movement system.
Now, see that
at all.
dummy? Just
Or
toss
sorry, the
cabbages at it.
map navigation system.
They'll
at
do the
all,
rest.
Because yeah, it's a silly and fickle thing. It'll be worse when you do realize there is a door into this room.
Yeah, but it goes in a different direction and it's What?
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out.
Alright, now throw your cabbage.
Gnoming, but they left her honking
Yeah, I
daffodils
did.
in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
If the next game doesn't start
your
with you
time.
tossing
I'll see
gnomes
you
at
back in
pumpkins,
class.
it's a 1 out of 10. If the next game doesn't start with you fucking exploding gnomes into fucking meat paste, then it's a 1 out of 10. Yes, I'm taking all the cabbages. They seem like they're gonna be useful. There's another door. And he went through the door. Then why do we have to go all the way up the stairs? Why? What?
Do not question the navigation marker.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves,
Lumos.
I shall end our lesson here.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable
Yeah, I took them all.
plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
This is a shame. The school is giving students access to high-capacity assault cabbages.
Magical plants have so much
I saw
to
some
offer.
some
I'm
schools
eager
are
to
starting to
learn
bring
more.
back
I'm
the
glad.
school marksmanship
Herbology
program in
is
the US.
a
So
bounty subject.
Nice.
Tend to your garden.
Yeah.
and
Never
it
should
will
have gone
tend
away
to
in the
you.
first place.
no, it
Well, I
shouldn't have.
suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
I know that what's outside this window is just gonna be like a painted background, like a 2D fucking tube over the entire level. But it looks pretty good, like, through the glass here. Oh. Do you think she makes gardening / plant puns in every situation? If she does, that bitch is gonna get Lumos a lot. Gonna use that thing like a fucking flashbang on her.
You can get all sorts of clothing for lads, not just common ones. I've seen
I heard that little fucker. Where is he?
I'd love to have a house in one of the nearby hamlets. Imagine being able to pop into Hogsmeade for a butterbeer whenever you wanted.
Wonder what it was like in Hogsmeade.
I know I heard one of those flying key things around, but I can't see it. Do you get your own slave goblin? It's the elves that are slaves, not the goblins. And if not, then this game is 0 of 10. I demand a slave elf to beat, as he deserves. What are you laughing about?
I don't understand the house elf thing either.
It does seem a bit strange where they're like forced into servitude essentially, but like not even forced, they want to be fucking subject. There you are, you little cunt.
Levioso.
Actually, it's 4 I want. I forget how to get these
Lumos.
things. It's not Lumos.
Augustus Hill just wants you to buy them.
Well, it's leading me to the thing. Okay. Oh! I can't wait to get all the host tokens that unlock the thing I want. Or not the thing I want, but like the special
Maybe
chest.
or someone from the ministry
Yeah.
guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he
I meant to come to class on time, but a flying key led me down a strange corridor to God knows where. See, it still bugs me that you slap it and stop it there. And, like, you could just pick it up and put it in the lock, but no, you can't. Dreskar should understand the Health Elf's plight, being as he's Dark Elf's farm equipment.
Wow. I ain't nobody's farm equipment.
But yeah, the whole house elf thing is really weird. Because, like, they want to be enslaved, basically, but then they're treated like shit most of the time. And if you tell them, oh, you know, you should be free, you should be getting paid like a normal person, they're all like, oh, that's fucking offensive.
Yeah, I don't understand house elves at all.
I am glad that in the books, Hermione's fucking spew organization is getting less and less attention over time.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Today you're gonna learn the magic of nitroglycerin. Oh no.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
On a serious note, which part of Tamriel would you guys want to see? I kind of want to see elsewhere, however you spell it. I know we haven't ever seen it in the games before, but I would really, really like to see Morrowind.
Oh, you mean mainland Morrowind?
No, I mean Morrowind.
What? Because I understand if you're like, I want to see the Stonefalls region, which is mainland Morrowind. It's like, that could be interesting.
Morrowind?
But, yeah, just, oof. Yeah, I want to see Black Marsh. I really do.
Of course you would want the fucking lizard-infested region.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to see how they... I want to see... Because it will force Bethesda to have to make a choice where, do you play Argonian or do you not? And if you can't go into certain areas.
You know
what I mean?
Come on. You know Bethesda would not make a game where 9 out of 10 races can't access 50% of the map.
Dude, I think that would be crazy good. I really do. I know they won't because they're incompetent fuck-ups and they
well, no, it's just,
are obsessed with this idea that everybody needs to see all the content the first time through.
Not just that. It's also the fact of, like, I'm not going to blame laziness or incompetence on this one, because if you're making a game that takes who knows how long to make, like 4 years to make, and you're going to make it so 9 out of the 10 playable races can't access half the map, that, like, I appreciate the lore and world building thing, but that's something that a lot of people are not gonna like.
I wouldn't give a shit.
No, I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't give a shit.
I think that would genuinely be interesting, because then you could actually tweak the story around that as an outsider's perspective, and how that flows into it. What you don't see behind the, well, in this case, it'd be the Marsh curtain, but still. I think that would genuinely be a fascinating story dynamic.
Yeah,
and then you could compare and contrast that, where if you did make an Argonian character, now you get to see everything that's going on that you only felt the ripples of before as playing any of the other races.
Yeah, absolutely, but it's also the fact that that's a lot of time and resources to spend on the game, where a lot of people just aren't going to be able to see, like, it's not... what's the word I'm looking for? Not resource... I guess resource savvy? Because, again, I like it in concept. I like it on paper. I like the idea of it. It's
It
just
is
the fact...
entirely resource savvy. It's just that Bethesda is so poorly managed that they couldn't pull it off. We've seen smaller studios, especially from Europe, that pull this shit off all the time.
Like
where you're just not allowed to go in places if you're not a right faction. You just aren't allowed to go there.
50% of the map?
Yeah. If you are not
what
in the
games?
right places,
what
not
game?
like the Stalker series.
Oh.
If you aren't in the right faction, you can't go to certain areas. Or if you do go to areas, be good fucking luck that you don't get executed immediately.
Because I've never seen that in a game myself. But...
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors.
I guess 50% would be an exaggeration, but more like...
Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office.
You don't side with the mercenaries,
He
you
did say
can't
that.
go
He wants me to get
that
more
way.
ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You,
Ecologists
my
can't
friend,
go
have been
that way.
presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way.
And that's
Gareth
true too.
Weasley,
50%
bit
of
a
the Stalker map
prodigy
is
with
already
potions,
wanting
if I
to
do
kill
say
you,
so
which is all
myself.
hail Monolith.
Pleasure
Yep.
to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor
Yeah, I
Weasley?
honestly do that.
She's my aunt.
I would do the same
Keeps
thing.
too close an eye on me
Vampire the
for
Masquerade
comfort.
Bloodlines is a good example.
But she
Oh, and I
can't
see
be
Adam
everywhere.
Adam Bartolome
Listen,
had the same
anyone with
thing.
troll-sized
Basically,
brain
something
can
similar
brew
to how the
Jules
Nosferatu
potion.
play from Vampire the
I'm
Masquerade
working on
Bloodlines.
something
Yeah,
that's
basically.
certain to be spectacular.
So the Nosferatu
Just
and
one
Vampire the
tiny
Masquerade, they
last
can't
ingredient
go
will add that
above ground.
extra spark.
They have to use the
I
sewer
suspect
systems and everything
that's
like
where
that,
I come
and
in.
basically
You're as
travel
clever as
from
I'd
manhole
hoped.
cover to manhole
I
cover
simply need
to
a
get around to
single
do
Fupa
anything.
feather.
Very
This will
difficult
already
play
be
style,
in Sharp's office
but
with his permission.
very rewarding.
Perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fupa feather, as long as you're certain Sharp will
Monolith
use
is
it.
interesting,
I
and the fact
assure
that
you
you
he
can
won't.
join Monolith
Fupa
with
feathers aren't
Stalker
that
Anomaly
valuable.
is fascinating.
Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember, precision is key when brewing potions.
That is another thing about this universe. Oh no, my gear slots are full. That's not good. That's another thing about this universe that kind of makes it a little hard to take seriously sometimes, is how derp a lot of the fucking made-up words are.
Yes. Because they're just substitutions, right? It doesn't feel natural. It just feels like you're substituting it.
Kind of, yeah.
Like, instead of saying, does a bear shit in the woods, you're like, does a Gonorok shit in the woods? It's like, what the fuck? I don't know, I guess.
Not just that they're substitutions, but it feels like... You know how there's that meme on 4chan of, like, what British people call different items, like a gun is a rooty-tooty point-and-shooty, or, a popsicle is a cold on the cob? That's exactly what a lot of the made-up words in this series reminds me of. It's just like, oh hey, it's the fucking Tally Winger spinner. It's like, what?
Your potion should not be that color, Mr.
Yeah,
Dowell.
it's just goofy.
Here's the Fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
Yeah, no, you'd think that, but then you hear a thing that would realistically be the same in the Harry Potter universe and in our universe, because the creature or the basis of the idiom still exists, but then they just don't do that, and they just make up another creature in its place, or make up another object in its place, even though it's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Thoughts on Pokemon finally retiring Ash after 30 years? I don't really have thoughts on it. Ah, Cree, the owl that lived, come to Ree. You're damn right I've come to Ree. Tally Winder Spinners are vital to making flumpy poop potions that allow wizards to see the gaggingly Trumple Muppets.
Yeah, basically. It's shit like that. It's just like, what the...
Yeah. Like, it almost feels like people are having a stroke in mid-sentence while listening to the audiobook.
And now we add the Mallow Suite, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh, the smell.
Dragon Dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Man, how do you know he didn't do it on his own?
Wasn't expecting that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
I mean, I have no choice but to talk to him now. I don't want to report that I did it.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned a lesson.
Nope.
As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain
it almost
an
certainly
understanding
does.
of the
Come on.
ingredients themselves.
Yeah,
Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere.
Dyslexia plus Latin equals spell. Also, they have weird sayings that seem to come out of unnatural vocabulary and experiences. Yeah.
Told you someone would try to make nitroglycerin. And apparently I missed a super chat, I'm sorry. $2 from Just a Guy from Alabama, thank you. Where's the proto-Brazilian transformer? What?
The what?
I posted something relevant.
Pagan's alive!
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's perfect.
I'm tempted to play this. Is the audio is good then?
Yes.
Oh shit, it's muted. Hold on. How long is it? Oh, it's like 10 seconds. Okay.
We call these things chips. Instead of crispity, crunchy, munchy, crackerjack, snacker, nibbler, snap and crack, pop, Wester, pool, Chester, Shire, Queen's lovely jubbly delights. That's rather a bit cringe, innit, bro?
I didn't realize with this 1 10-second video you'd be playing me half the entire Harry Potter series of books. They mean Enclave Emily. She's around somewhere. She's probably sleeping right now, considering it's like fucking... What time? How many hours is Portugal ahead of us? Like 6 or 7?
600.
That doesn't even make sense.
Joke's on you. I didn't come here to make sense.
Wow.
Well, we're
I think
fine.
each of us has had enough excitement for one
Back it
day.
up, everybody.
Words.
Time to
Too
go.
bad I ain't gonna read them.
Yeah. Oh, that is one of my favorite little light things.
Hey, I tried to help you, asshole, and you fucked up and got me in trouble. So you know what?
Lumos.
Yeah. Yeah, take that. You fuck.
So you know what? I'm gonna eat you now.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the
come here, I'm
enterprising
gonna
young
lick ya.
Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Damn, this bitch got Luma so hard she's got a broken leg on the floor. Rip.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Fortunate the school's so close to Hogsmeade. There's nothing like it in all of Britain. About the only place that doesn't come
Potion seller, I'm heading into battle and I need your strongest potion. Oh no.
Is Lower Hogsfield still dealing with that?
Fuck, man, I wish you know what? I'm gonna get the script.
Oh no, are you actually going to get the fucking thing to read the entire thing out? Oh no.
My potions are too strong for you, traveler.
God damn it. Ooh. There's a page up there. I want that fucking piece of paper!
2:10 a.m. So 5 hours of Eastern U.S. time. Yep.
A door I haven't opened yet. Give me the thing. Oh. Hold on, this isn't a normal one. This has like a whole area, but
It's a classroom, baby.
not just a classroom. There's 2 more doors.
Yep, but this is a classroom all about numerology.
Oh. So I'll be terrible at this. Oh, the arithmancy, yeah.
Yep. Number.
Gear slots are full again. God damn it, I need to go sell some shit. You know what? Oh. I didn't mean to waste that. I'm gonna leave that there, and whoever comes by next can just deal with it. I definitely didn't do anything. Oh, really? Really?
Yep.
Now they give the fucking answer to what each thing is after you figure it out by yourself.
Yep.
Thank you, game.
Like I said, I almost had it right. I was 1 number off because I didn't expect it to start at 0.
Yeah.
And that's it. Once I realized it started at 0, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is pissy.
But it's just the whole thing of, like, what the fuck do they mean at first? Like,
yep.
Okay, they have something to do with numbers, clearly. What are the numbers?
Yeah. PG says, Creetosis, don't sell yourself short. You are bad at more things than just numerology.
Wow! The disrespect!
Oh god, getting savage.
Why am I being fucking blocked from going forward? Oh. Did I really have to jump just to get up there? Oh. Alright. I need to sell some shit so I can, First of all, where am I right now? Okay, I can come back here pretty easily. Just go to, potions. Oh. There's the Hat Man. Wait. Yeah, that's where I'm going to sell the gear to. It bugs me how few gear slots you do have. So, when do we get to the Creetosis Animan arc? The fuck is Animan?
No.
Something indispensable. Not to worry.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's looking at you.
Look at that boy.
Why did you buy me a second pair? I hate these socks.
Naughty socks at that price can't
Let
be
me know if you
passed
need
up
help
before
finding
you
anything.
have
I'd rather have no socks.
He
than
doesn't
a
know.
like this.
Search up Animan on YouTube at your own discretion. If it's something I have to look up at my own discretion, then why are you asking if I'm gonna fucking do a thing on it?
Just like your father. Anyone would think you had an affliction.
Has he been cursed?
Oh, please, can't we take these socks back
Yeah,
to
so
the
like,
hill and
I
get
can
them
only
on
hold
the wall?
14 items at once if I don't have them equipped.
Until then, you'll
Yep, and you can increase that by doing the Merlin trials.
Oh!
Yeah.
I guess it's time to start doing the fucking Merlin trials then.
Don't be absurd.
As many as you can, with what you got.
Avoid spending a canut.
Because you won't be able to do all of them with what you got.
Oh, you mean the gear I have right now?
No, the spells and stuff you got.
Oh.
Yeah, because some of them require specific spells. Yeah, be right back.
There's some stuff here that are upgrades, but I don't know, like, if I should even bother with them, because... like, they're probably going to get upgraded pretty quickly. The gear does not have a long lifespan in this game, from what I've seen so far.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
A reverse manimal? What? Okay, so this definitely looks more like the divination class from the movies rather than the book, because... Oh! Well, maybe I'm wrong. Because the book mentions the ladder repeatedly. But the classroom itself is probably going to be modeled off of... Well, I was going to say the movie. It doesn't quite look like it. It looks like a scaled-down version of the movie. I hope you don't mind if
Lumos.
if I start reading your notes here, lady. I don't know why you would leave that note there if you've clearly already accepted the job. Any updates on the Acer Sid lawsuit? Has it been left out of court yet? Nothing has happened with it since February. Which is probably a good thing. The longer that stalls out, the better. If Google can finally slap that cunt with the vexatious litigant status, then hopefully that means that lawsuit is dead in the water. As it should be. Oh good, someone did clean up the cabbage. I am glad I was not here for that catastrophe. Oh. Alright. I fucked up the math on that one. Damn, I was hoping to get it at random. 6 plus 5, that's 11. So I need 6 again. Lizard. Ooh. I fucked up the math on that one too. That's 7. I thought that was 8 for a second. Wow. Both downgrades. So, a full class supposed to use a single ladder to get to class? Well, yeah. That's not so much the problem. The problem is, what do you do in case of fire? No combat wheelchairs in this class. I get the impression that this isn't a very wheelchair-friendly place.
Lumos.
Alright, there was a trick to those chests again, and I forget what it was.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
God, there's still a lot of spells I have to unlock.
Oh, yeah.
No, I didn't want to waste another cabbage. God damn it. I'm so used to using tab as a fucking menu, like, access thing.
Yep.
Right, that's what I wanted to do. I want to get Lumos back on there. The most important spell. $10 from Rotpar. Thank you. Since we have anime manga on the mind, XL Saga manga. My favorite. The anime was a parody of bad adaptations. I'll seriously murder people to get a proper anime of it. IRL, not in Minecraft. I'm coming to kill you! In real life!
That just reminds me of Way of the House Husband, which was a anime that's all about a Yakuza hitter who he retires from the life to become a house husband, but he keeps the same intensity in his daily life as a house husband as he did when he was a Yakuza hitter, and he can't help himself. It is genuinely pretty funny. Because he still looks and acts like a Yakuza mobster, right? So, like, if a neighbor asks them at, like, a local neighborhood meeting if they can borrow some flour, he'll go take the flour, take it out of the package, put it in little white baggies, put it in a briefcase, and then, like, chain it to his wrist, and then, like, transport it as if he's transporting hard narcotics around. It's fucking great. And whenever, like, when they go to buy a car, he can't just buy a car that's comfortable. He literally, while he's talking to the person and freaking out the person who's trying to sell them the vehicle, he opens up the trunk and he goes, "Oh, you could fit at least 3 bodies in here." He climbs into it and acts like he's a dead body.
That does sound like it would be funny.
Lumos.
It is great. Yes. Two big-time Yakuza who are rivals meet up in the park, and they're this big tense moment, and you think they're gonna draw knives and shit on each other, and they're gonna go to battle, and then one of the Yakuza leans in and is like, "That's a beautiful dog you have there," and the other Yakuza leans in and goes, "That's a beautiful dog you've got there," and they just started playing with each other's dogs instead. Been meaning to dig into The Way of the House Husband. I've seen clips from their anime on YouTube, and it looks hilarious. Yeah. There's a guy who loves it so much that he actually, on his own initiative, this actor in Japan, he loves it so much, he filmed an episode entirely by himself, being this main character, and filmed and edited it and everything. And it's great. It is genuinely really good.
Revelio.
Because he gets all the mannerisms and everything down perfectly as well. And if I remember right, they were so impressed with it, they actually gave him a series. They actually gave him the live-action version of the series, so he could do that. And he does his own little things that aren't episodes directly related to the anime either. He just has funny episodes too, like repairing Japanese paper walls and stuff like that. Because, you know, their doors have that paper in them. And he had one where the cat tore a hole in it. And he looked at it and he was like, oh. And then he goes on this huge thing of take apart the house and prep the new paper and everything like that, get it wet and stuff. And while that's getting it wet, well, hey, the door looks a little shabby. I might as well touch up paint on that. And then, oh, well, if I'm doing this, I might as well do the laundry. And it spirals out of control until he's literally ripped the entire house apart. And then finally at the end, he puts everything back together. He puts the paper door in. And as he's putting the door in, he actually pushes his thumb through the paper.
Hey.
Just.
I saw Hellself. I just ran up to him and lumosed him out of existence. He got fucking obliterated. I have a new favorite thing to do in this game. Ah, yes, I will just open the door with my face. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, give me points for obliterating that house elf. I demand it.
Again, the points don't ever move. I think this would be interesting throughout the story if you see the point jars filled up with different things, but you never do.
Well, Gryffindor and Hufflepuff have points, but Ravenclaw and Slytherin don't.
Yeah, but what I mean is that'll never change.
No, I know.
Anywhere in the story. It's just weird. Even though you'll look at this, right, where there'll be no points at all for Slytherin, because I was in House Slytherin. And then I did 100% of the game, and I came back and won the House Cup. But to get to the House Cup thing, you go past the thing and realize there's no points in your thing at all. But you win the House Cup anyway.
Man, the whole House Cup thing is kind of pointless. Aside from
really
being
is.
a punishment for characters in the books.
Yeah.
The most notable one is the first book where, Gryffindor has the least amount of points. And then they get all those extra points for, saving the Philosopher's Stone. And they just beat Slytherin. It's just okay, congratulations to the heroes for, doing the thing. It must really fucking suck for the people in Slytherin who are just, normal people and not evil. To, be celebrating their victory only to have it fucking yanked away from them like that.
At the last moment.
Yeah, because, the hall's already decorated for them. And
yes.
that's when it's just, taken away, and this is treated like a good thing.
Yep.
I really need to find all these cupboards and keys.
Revelio.
I see a quest.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you.
Pagan,
Wasn't precisely what I had in mind,
posted.
but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help.
Sam Hyde
Hope Sharp
calls out
wasn't
Hassan
too
Piker after
disagreeable
his
when you
fight
handed him your
victory.
potion. Heard him talking about
I-
taking responsibility.
I'm gonna come to your house and I'm gonna kill you. You mean in the ring? No, his house.
That's just such an amazing clip.
Yeah, it is.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Yeah, I don't
Cheers
get
to
how
that.
Slytherin
You
is.
probably had a good
It's
chuckle
weird
after we
because
Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet
Slytherin,
a few
the way it's
galleons he blew off a
portrayed,
potion or two in his day.
what it's not supposed
Best
to be
be
is
off.
that they're the
Next
house
time
of
we
bad
talk,
people.
I promise.
right?
Fewer explosions.
And so it's like, why does this house? Why does Slytherin house exist? Honestly.
Yeah, it kind of bugs me the way they're portrayed in both the movies and the books. Is like just being evil, essentially.
It's me, Gareth.
Yeah,
Do you have a
and
moment?
it's only now, way later, that J.K. Rowling realized, yeah, that is kind of dumb, and she started writing from the perspective of Slytherin House now with the new series, which is from the perspective of Harry's son.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just weird.
I was watching the real BBC a couple months ago when the game was first coming out, and someone sent in a super chat to them saying something to the effect of, the four houses represent the four groups children could be sorted into. It was something like normal, smart, evil, and miscellaneous. But the thing that makes this even funnier is one of the books, the Sorting Hat sings a song at the start of the book where it's like, and everyone else goes into Hufflepuff. So it literally is the miscellaneous house.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I
Yeah, it'd
reckon
be
you might
interesting
just
if
the person I
Rowling
need.
did go back and
You see,
like
I have an idea
fully
for a
fleshed
fizzing
out their
Wisby
world. That could be
inspired
genuinely
beverage,
interesting.
But I'm missing a key
Just
ingredient.
As Armageddonate. Oh boy, Armageddoninator 1943 says, I often wonder what it would look like if Rowling pulled a Tolkien and made a book explaining the world more in depth, writing some of the crap that leaked into the book, or at least trying to. Basically, going from Tolkien's writing of The Hobbit into The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I'd like to see something like that. I'd like to see her do a similar. God, I'm gonna fuck up the name. The Similarian.
A Silmarillion.
Silmarillion.
Yeah, and that would be
for her world to just like sort out a lot of the issues. Because one that I saw the other day was Sirius Black is in prison for murdering like 14 people for a crime he didn't commit. In a world where you have truth serums and can like go into someone's head and see their thoughts and memories.
Yeah. It's weird because then people had to like explain away. Well, you have to like be willing to allow the thing. It's like, why wouldn't Sirius Black be willing to showcase that he didn't do it?
Wait, have people actually said that?
Yeah, that's been the thing because it's like, well, then why do you need the courts thing? You pull the memory out of people's heads and you know, oh yeah, no, he did it. Here's the memory of him doing it right here. It's like, oh no, you need to be willing to part with that memory to allow that. And it's like, well, why wouldn't Sirius Black be willing to part with the memory of the fact that he didn't fucking do it?
The memory that completely exonerates him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one that bugs. Also, I don't know how anyone else feels about this. I don't like the way he dies in the book.
Feels about what?
Huh?
How everyone else feels about what?
Oh, did it cut out?
Yeah, sorry.
I said I don't like the way he dies in the book.
I can't remember how he dies in the book.
Okay, in the book, there's they're in the Ministry of Magic, the Department of Mysteries, and they're in this room where there's this archway in the middle of the room. And the first time Harry's in there, he hears voices from this archway, but like, it's just standing in the middle of the room with nothing on the other side of it, right? And it's not really explained what it is, but later when the Order of the Phoenix shows up to save Harry and the other students from the Death Eaters, Sirius is dueling Bellatrix, and she casts a spell on him that kind of not quite stuns him, but it's enough to knock him over, and he falls through the archway, and he's just gone. And, like, everyone reacts like he's just dead. There's nothing that can be done for him. He's 100% gone. And, like, I got confused by this, so I looked it up, and apparently it's just, like, an archway, where if you go through it, you're just dead in the afterlife, I guess. Because the voices you're hearing when you're close to that portal, that archway, are voices from the other side. But the way it happens is, you know, he gets hit by the spell and he topples over into this. And it's described as, like, having a curtain over it, so Harry just wanted to pull the curtain aside and, like, pull him back through. But, like, he was held back because that would kill him. Because he would end up going through, too.
Yeah.
I like how sudden his death is, but it's kind of silly he fell into the portal, yeah. I also just feel like he didn't get that much time to be a proper character. Like, you get bits and pieces of him in Goblet of Fire, and in you get a bit more in Order of the Phoenix, and he's just gone.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig
The
stings.
Veil Room gives off
I heard there's a
execution
store
chamber
of them in
vibes.
Honeydew
I
Cellar.
remember it having a bunch
I
of
get
chairs
them
around it.
myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me.
I mean, it could
Thinks I
be.
need to focus
It
on
could be an
potions
execution chamber.
class for a while, not for my own brews.
Yeah, but
I was
like
hoping you
you
could
saw
follow
in
a secret passage to Honeydew Cellar and
Fantastic
grab a few
Beasts
dried
how
billywig
the
stings for me.
U.S. wizards execute people.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, it's pretty fucking morbid.
Oh.
You basically you slip it. You think you're slipping into an old memory, but you're literally being erased.
Oh. That
Yeah,
sounds
it's
fucking terrifying.
Yeah, and that there's a executioner that walks you through the process of you being erased. It's just fucking it's wild.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeydukes?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
God, sometimes these keys move so fast you just lose track of them right away.
Yep.
God damn it. I don't know how many of these pogs I have, but I definitely need more. Secret route to Hogsmeade given to the player by Weasley. Guess the Bloodline is just a support class, except for Percy. He's just a dick. Yeah, Percy sucks.
This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here?
I do enjoy the personality of the twins in the books. They're great. And they play a far bigger role than I thought they did.
Down. Looks broken, though.
Alright, this is definitely a lot different from how it's described in the book.
Here.
I don't know how to get over there. Oh, hold on.
Oh, wow. Drinker just released a video 7 hours ago, mind you.
Oh.
But we were busy. Dungeons & Dragons subverted my expectations.
I need to fix the lift before I can use it.
So, yeah, Dungeons & Dragons might actually be a movie to go see.
Well, like I said, Shad said he liked it. I'm pretty sure Quarter Black Garrett said he liked it. I know Nerdrotic said he was going to check it out after that, and he posted a tweet saying he didn't like it. But a few of the people I've heard from whose opinions I trust on these things, well, at least from what they've said in stream, have said they've liked it.
Yeah, I'll be interested.
Yeah. Like I said, I might be checking out 2 movies this weekend, depending on how I feel. Depending on how much time I have.
Yeah.
This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Fred and George always felt a lot more useless in the books than they did in the movies. They were just, hey Harry, have an issue? Well here, take this. It'll help or not, we don't know. Toodles. I don't know, they definitely felt more useful to me in the books, where there's times where they're definitely just like kind of fucking about, because that's what they do. But there's also times where they do seem legitimately helpful to Harry. In fact, from the first 3 movies, it kind of doesn't seem like they play that big of a role in the movies. Oh, that does work.
Huh. That just reminds me...
How am I supposed to get out of here?
It just reminds me of the craziness of people, like, driving around to Barnes and Nobles in the wee hours of the morning screaming out, "Snape kills Dumbledore!" And then you just see tons of people screaming, "Yeah!"
Have to get past this. Accio! Levioso!
Climb over the thing! Reparo.
Levioso! Incendio! One more to go and I'll make it across. Reparo.
I meant a lot less useless. My apologies. Slip up in typing.
Levioso.
Yeah, that's fair. They're, like I was saying, they're
Something
definitely.
is getting in the way of that platform. Here. Levioso.
Yeah, they definitely seems like they fill a more important role in the books.
This must be the way. I need to find a way to open that gate. Incendio! Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Apparently, the usual people are really trying to tank the Mario movie. I don't know if that's going to be possible. This is a movie that's going to do really well.
I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now, back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe is going to turn out.
What do we mean by the usual people? The writers? Because Mario looks like a retard and Peach is a girl boss. Apparently she's not. From what I heard earlier, from a comment in stream, the actress who plays her was upset that she's not a girl boss.
Yeah.
Just leave through the front door? They'll know I came out of the basement, though. Equip, get better gear. Wow. Oh, god damn it. Look, tab is commonly the menu button, okay?
Yeah, yes, no, trust me. I have done that many a time with Hogwarts Legacy.
What gear do I have that is now better than what I had before? Okay, that's better, okay. See, exactly why I didn't buy a new cloak, because you know you're going to find one in like 5 minutes that's better than the one you already have.
Yep.
So there's just no point in buying a new one. Probably going to be ending the stream shortly. Is that an angry cabbage just jumped out there? Yes, it was. It's an item you can use to throw at people in combat. Oh. Well, the thing that just happened to that cabbage was what they would said that would happen to certain people if you played this game. What?
The most.
I'll do it. I'll fucking Lumos who can't stop me. Next person I see is gonna get fucking Lumos. They won't be able to handle it. Locked?
Yeah, aren't you in the one quest thing?
Yeah, people told me to leave through the front door. Why can't I pick up this ladder? They'll roll around on the floor and explode. No, they attack people then die. Well, at least that saved me from death. Oh, actually, that's a good thing that happened. I got 68 gold from it. Oh.
Incendio!
There's the...
What?
There you go, classic.
Hold on. I want to see this full thing.
Classic.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I like how Pagan gets back in time for that. Hold on.
Oh, I've been
Copy.
here the whole time. I just was muted.
Oh. You know what? No, I'm going to leave that image in there because we're probably going to use it again. This one I'll change. Wait, hold on. Why is it cut off?
I don't know.
There we go. For some reason, the bottom was cut off. The Wizarding World seems worse than America when it comes to abandoned infrastructure and unused space, which is weird considering they have repair magic. I feel like the repair magic thing could get really broken. See, in the books at the very least, it feels like the repair magic is somewhat restrained so far to not repair like gigantic massive things. I feel like that's something that the game in particular is breaking.
Yeah.
But I could be wrong. I did that IRL. Cobwebs are not that flammable. You Lumos them?
Lumos.
The magic fire is honestly probably more effective than the real fire.
Yeah.
Hello again. Were you able to get to Honeydukes?
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywig stings.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I brewed my first batch of fizzing whizbeer.
Oh. Alright, we need to find some on the Lumos now. I'm sure there'll be someone down here where I could just completely obliterate them. Apparently I've been down here before. Terrifying.
Revelio.
I keep forgetting that I can't climb every single thing in sight because I've been playing a lot of Conan Exiles recently where you can just like climb all over everything. Aren't those a chamber pot of secret bathrooms? Wrong floor. Same design, but wrong floor. The one in Chamber of Secrets is the third floor of one of the wings. I don't know which. Because, as you could tell, this castle is kind of insane. Like, is it the 3rd floor of this building? Is it the 3rd floor of this building? Or is it the 3rd floor of this building? Or this one? Or this one? We just don't know. I still don't know how to get into the hospital wing, and it's bugging me. I feel like there's parts of this castle that are just completely inaccessible. Well, we got a little bit of progress today. I think I'm going to end the stream here, though. It's almost 10 o'clock. Yeah, thank you for coming out again, everyone, today. It was very much appreciated. And we'll see you again whenever that might be. That might be tomorrow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye, everybody. Bye.